Okay, welcome. Welcome to a talk today about forgiving your abusers. Today's film, I talk about why it is important to forgive those that have abused us and how we do it. Okay, enjoy. So, I'm out here, it's a lovely summer's day. I have an audience. You can see him down there. Come to listen. Or maybe I'm listening to him because he's purring away. So today, I thought I would share this week about forgiving your abusers. I always give talks which are relevant to me or questions. So if you have questions, please ask those questions. This is something which is relevant. Last week I was, for some reason I don't often go onto my boarding school Facebook community, but I went and had a look, and on it there was an article about a person who had attended the same school as me, and there was an article linked in to some of the teachers that I knew who were being prosecuted for sexual assault. And why this is, has come up for me because those same teachers, certainly one of them did something very inappropriate to me, but I never spoke about it. I was a 14-year-old, very mixed up boy. And when I saw this article, it brought up a lot of anger. And I really felt, really that fire bubbling. It was like a trigger. It was kind of quite painful. So this is up for me, and then kind of going on from that in the week, it was like the importance of forgiving, of dropping it, because we talk about this in Buddhism, that when we are holding this anger, this hatred towards someone else, the Buddha talks about us holding this hot rock. Anger is like a hot rock. We're carrying it, and it's burning us. It's not harming the other person. And that was kind of the case with me. I was feeling this anger at this other person, and part of me felt really, I had a right to say something, to get angry at this person, because I was a 14-year-old boy, and yet this was my pain. So the first thing, so why we let this go, is that it is hurting us, it is burning us. And it's not so much about the other person. It's not saying what they've done was okay. It's like, no, it's about healing ourselves by letting go of our pain. And forgiveness is about coming back to us, letting go of that burning rock. So the first thing really for me is like, it's not denying this anger or this hatred. It's really feeling it and breathing into it. And my practice, like I speak in a lot of my films, the Thich Nhat Hanh practice of seeing that your house is burning, that someone the abuser has lit your house on fire, has put it on fire, and your job is to put that fire out. It's not to chase after them, because your house will just burn down. Your job is to put the fire out. So for me, last week, it was just breathing, walking. It's like, I feel really angry, and underneath that was hurt. How could someone in a position of power like that take advantage of me? So it was like letting that go. So I'm not carrying it anymore. The second thing really for me is like how we forgive our abusers is to do with compassion. And it's like learning to drop into our hearts and going, oh, my heart opens to this person because they must really be hurting they must have really been hurting in order to do something like that. They must really have got a lot of hurt which have happened to them in order for them to do something like this. And when I kind of make the reflection, they know suffer like I have suffered. It's like, my heart softens, it opens. It's like, yeah, they're really suffering. they really suffered to do something like that. They must have really had some big hurts. So this is not easy for me to share this, because obviously it's a bit painful on one level. I still have more work to do here. And the third thing really is that ho'oponopono, that seeing that person and sending that love, sending that may all beings be well, that I love you, thank you, please forgive me, I'm sorry. Seeing that person as a spark of divinity, an essence of God, just as everyone is. And it's like just sending that out, that I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you, thank you. So, yeah, so it's really those three things, really feeling into it, that mindful practice. Second thing, dropping into the heart, the compassion. And the third thing, the ho'oponopono. So that's how, for me, in this situation, I've started to forgive this other person. And I've stopped carrying this hot rock that I've been carrying. So, from this beautiful summer's day, and yeah, I wish you much healing. I hope this has been of help to you, and please comment below any reflections, or what's come up for you, and if you found this useful or not. So, many blessings from me, and a roly pussycat offering you many blessings. Okay, be well.